Hey there, calculus fans. I am Dr. Andy Lovelace. I am a longtime instructor at the University of Washington. I teach 6 to 8 large classes a year, and I've been doing that for 20 years. I've taught over 20,000 students. I'm searching for ways to connect with students in a positive way. You know, the day-to-day, it can be a challenge, and this has been fun to get to review some material, hopefully help a few students through these courses in a little in a way where I'm not involved testing you. Again, you should go to your instructor for particular things that are on your exam, particular things to study, coverage material. I'm not going to answer any of those questions. I'm just going to review the typical things that appear, and I'll use examples from my old tests, and I hope you find this helpful and some tips along the way. My intentions are really to cover these 4 topics. I might mention linear approximation, but I'm going to do several short videos on these. Linear approximation often doesn't appear on the next test, but it just depends on the quarter. I think these are the current sections. You know, if somebody's watching this video in the future, refer to that. The rest of the stuff is like chapter 3 general things. And I'll go through and talk about those. I just went through a bunch of my old exams and kind of categorized things. And I have a bunch of questions ready. And as soon as I finish this, I will do some of those. My only couple little plugs. One is all these videos. Sorry, my page is freaking out. All of these videos I will post on my YouTube channel. So I am plugging that a little bit. In particular, you might find... as I've said here, I spend day to day, even today, I probably had 20 to 30 emails of a challenging nature, students upset about one thing or sick or having a challenge. So I'm really searching for a way to interact with students that's purely positive, and to share things I've done over 20 years. Because I'm a teaching professor, I don't really do have a time to share research and ideas I've done, so I'm using this as a place to do that. So anyway, something to check out for the future and share with your friends. For us, we're going to live right here for Math 124. I'm going to post these videos in here, also so that I can just use them whenever I'm teaching the course again. The only other piece I would say is if you go to Google, search for Andy Lovelace, you'll see my materials page. I'm adding some links at the top. If and when I can do extra review sessions, I'm going to try to do them. It's something new I'm trying. I will do, I'm hoping that I can do these 3 on this day, but I will follow up. I just got to see if it fits in my schedule. I do have other classes I'm teaching, but I enjoy those hour-long sessions with students. If you scroll down, you can see my Math 124 materials, and here's an exam 2 review I made years ago. Now you can see this quarter, I went all the way to 4.1 and 3.10. Probably, usually in the winter quarter, we don't make it to 4.1 and we don't always make it to 3.10, so you got to just ask your instructor what's covered. The main thing when I prepare students for this test is it's all the derivative methods and the immediate applications that follow. Now, newsletter, all that stuff is stuff on my page. Related rates typically is on the last page or the second to last page of most of these exams. The location will depend on the instructor, but almost always there's related rates on this exam and a lot of derivative rules. Now, I would consider the derivative rules kind of the standard there ones, right? Here's you got the Lovelace law of the C's. If it starts with the C, its derivative is negative. You then learned a little bit about parametric equations. You learned about implicit differentiation, all very important things. That in combination with the other rules we've learned allowed you to do logarithmic differentiation. Pretty much an exam 2 in this course would always have all those derivatives. So I think of this as a test in derivatives that would include related rates. Related rates really is derivatives too. And then possibly a few other things you did along the way. Okay, so that's it. What I'm going to do is pull my examples from my old exams here. And I have full solutions and all this stuff. But you should also be looking at the exams by your instructors. Ooh, I clicked midterm 1. So that's it. If you find any of this useful, please let me know by commenting as I post this, or liking as I post it on the YouTube channel. As I said, my main goal is just to connect with students in a positive way. And I hope this leads to that. All right.